go to Endless Canyon. I wanted to see if I can make that. All right, welcome back. We're playing Outer Wilds with the Archipelago Randomizer. And today we're actually going to play the DLC, Echoes of the Eye. And quick spoiler warning, if you haven't played Outer Wilds or Echoes of the Eye, and you plan on doing so, which I really hope you do, please do not watch this video. Go ahead and turn it off. Don't watch any videos on this. Don't watch the trailer, read the description, anything like that. And then instead, go in blind, play it for yourself. I promise you won't be disappointed. This game is all about discovery. And the moment you rob yourself of that, it ruins so much of the experience. So go off and play it, and then when you're done, come back and join us for our randomization. Today, with Echoes of the Eye, I'll talk about some of the mods. I'm going to just go click the screen real quick so you can see them. But I'll go ahead and just start the random expedition, just because I want to get things underway. I'll do this locally, and I'll be myself, which is Jacoby. You'll notice where we start out is a little different. Let's see. I'll talk about the text down there at the bottom of the screen as well. Actually, I don't need to because it doesn't have an effect on us. We're looking straight up, because we're already on the stranger. Pretty neat, huh? Huh. So, you may be able to tell, I'm not sure, but I have what's known as the mod Brighter Dreams on. And I'll actually go this way so you can see what we're up against with this randomizer. I have EOTE, Echoes of the Eye. What's it called? Brighter Dreams, which you can pretty much guess what it is. It allows for me to be able to see in the dream world. And that's not just for me, although I'd prefer it that way if I had a choice. It's also just a show. And in the future, I won't do that. I'll make it dark, but let's see. You'll notice I can't go up the elevator in the back entrance here. Requires Stranger Light modifier. So aside from the front entrances, I am unable to use my light to make any changes. So we'll go up here. I've got the randomizer on. I've also got a few other things. Like translator not available. Not like it matters. Can't translate anything. Okay, let me go ahead and pause it. Here we are in the stranger, and yes, it does look a little lighter because everything gets slightly brightened up. And apologies if that has a negative effect on your experience. I hope it doesn't. But it's all for a greater cause, to show you what's hiding in your dreams. Or in these guys' dreams. I'm going to go ahead and pause it so you can see down at the bottom we have 34 checks. It's about a little less than half as much as what we normally have in our normal base game. And just while I'm on here, I want to make sure what else I've got. I'm not going to use free cam for anything. That's just for thumbnail creation. Because ship log modes and yeah, nothing else. Oh, why don't I have Visible Stranger on? Man, I was really hoping to have that on. Oh well. Maybe when I play it another time I will. But that allows you to see the stranger. Well, it allows you to see the stranger in general. But, and maybe it is on and I just can't see it. But in the dream world, it's pretty wild, the experience of seeing that. You'll notice, even these don't work. So I gotta start grabbing whatever I can. Truthfully, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to get in the workshop yet. I don't have the ghost matter wavelength for my scout or my non-scout, just the base of it, or whatever you want to call it. But we'll go ahead and start getting what I know there is. I hope I don't forget anything. It was 34 total checks. And the reels, like every reel pretty much, is one of them. And you have to watch it pretty much all the way through. Once we get in the dream world and you have the other versions of these reels, it doesn't really matter then. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like I've never played this before. I can't go out this door. So we'll go through here, grab ourselves a light. Now we can use the existing lights here. So the ones we find in our main towers, they still work fine. So there's no light modifier issue there. It's just when we try to use any kind of light to trigger some kind of technical modification of some sort. So yeah, it's like I said, you could see there's a lot less here. And I don't normally care too much to play it, only because it's a great game, a DLC I should say. It's a great, and practically is a game in itself. It's a great randomizer, but for me, I just love floating around in space. And in this, you don't quite have the same ability. We all know the story. I'm gonna go through this as quickly as possible because it's less about that and more about the progress we make. Beautiful music again by Andrew Prallo. I don't think anyone would deny that. All right, we got Hidden Gorge painting code. Painting code because we can't get through the paintings and down to where they're, well, sleeping, the long slumber. We're not able to. So we have to instead achieve this item from a check, and that'll allow us to go down. Now, Hidden Gorge is the furthest away, so we'll see if we need to utilize that anytime soon. Oh, come on. Now, I didn't get the other reel in the house because the secondary reel doesn't do anything. But the hidden reels in here, they do. And now, I can't get the hidden reel in the Hidden Gorge because it requires me to have my scout to shoot it outside to get light shining on that. But with these, I can, so that's good. All right, I got my hidden reel. I can't go through there to the projection room because that requires the light modifier to open the door. These are things I've already tried and failed at. So, oh shoot. I should have gotten fuel while I was in there. I'm gonna go and do that. Sorry for the quick turnaround here. But I do, and this is something interesting that I find about these types of games, is that you start really taking stock of where everything is very differently than at least that I did in the original game. And that's because if you look at the top left, you'll see that I have only 50% oxygen, only 50% fuel, and only 50% boost. That's a choice I've made. It's the default, but I think it's a really great challenge to add to the randomizer. And that will increase up to 150% by 50% increments. Default is 200%, but I think it's a little overkill, so I'll just do 150 since I'm suffering at the beginning. All right, we know the fireplace here, so this shouldn't be anything too crazy. I think this looks a lot lighter than the norm because of our Brighter Dreams mod. Breach override codes. This is so we can get in the, the lab from the destroyed, whatever it's called outside. I can't remember. But you know where the explosion happened outside. All right, that's two things there. All right, we got our solar sails activating. So I don't remember the time. It's something like 5 minutes till that, 5 minutes, or another 7 minutes till the dam breaks. I can't quite remember though. So let me see. I can go in the second hidden location. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I really need the light modifier, and I really need the ghost matter, because that'll help me get everywhere I need to go. But for now, I'm just hopping around. I'm sure any kind of speedrunner knows so many other ways to get around. I'm just not as well versed. I know of their strats for the base game, and some of them rely on glitches. I'm not doing any kind of glitches in any of this. At least I don't think I am. If I forget I am, I apologize in advance, but I don't. I try to just play the game as it's supposed to be played, or, you know, in this case, the randomizer as it's supposed to be played. All right, same with this one. This is, yeah, there it is. And we'll just drop down here. Now, I can't go through there. Once again, I don't have a light modifier to go straight to the projection room. I'm actually not 100% sure. Okay, cool. I can go over there. I was like, am I going to be able to get out of the water here? I've only done this once, by the way. I've only played Echoes of the Eyes randomizer once. Ooh. This 50% boost. I'll be so glad when I get an upgrade. It makes everything so much more difficult. So I may be only so familiar with where everything is. I will not be using my ship log if I can help it. If I have to by the end, I'll do it, you know, and I'll note that. But I'm trying to avoid any hints. Of course, I think you only get hints from the Outer Wilds Ventures buddies. And we know that would make sense. There's nobody to talk to in here, and you can't translate anything. So no hints, no ship log, no map. That doesn't really matter here. I'm realizing as I'm saying all this that only so much of this matters. I was getting up here just so I can get on higher ground, but since I'm here, I'll get some fuel. Let's go to the projection room here. Yes, so I have the Brighter Dreams mod on once again. Found the Dream Totem patch. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot when you go in that building, you get something. Dream Totem patch. To my knowledge, that means you can use the totems in the dream. I've gotten this pretty soon each time, so I don't know what it's like without it. But yes, to my knowledge, that means otherwise you wouldn't be able to blow out the doors or the bridges and you know, extinguish or light up those objects through the giant totems that you interact with. Good thing about this is we'll get the other reel as well. Unfortunately, I've got to go back and grab a light. There we go. At least we're not too far away. A really good thing is atop the reservoir, and I found this out once again by playing the randomizer, they have the projection room over there where you can insert that special reel that's underwater originally in the broken like archive room. Oh, by the way, I'll show you. So that's normally the... Nothing, because it requires the Cinder Isles painting code. So we can't go in these places yet. Nothing. I mean, it's not like it's pretending to let me out. I really can't get through here at all. So we've got the Hidden Gorge one now. We don't have the, what was it, Lowlands and Cinder Isles yet. I might forget names of things simply because I always get it confused with the Dreamworld version of these three areas and this version of, you know, Cinder Isles compared to Starlit Cove and that kind of thing. So we got our lamp, lantern, whatever. We'll go in here, skip as quickly as we can forward. We know where our secret hand is up here. So we can blow out the light. That right there is what I'm referring to. I think that these are the totems I think it's referring to when it says Dream Totem Patch. River Lowlands painting code, that's really great. Happy to see that. I don't know why I'm hopping up here. I guess I can take this out while I am. And I'll do the other reel inside here. Once again, these back ones that just show that they're imprisoning the prisoner, they don't do anything. I've checked all three of them on both this version of the mod and the Log Sanity version of the mod. which is what I'm not playing right now. You'll notice I'm not playing the Log Sanity version. And you might be thinking, well, that's got a whole lot of other potential checks you can have. Well, first off, I don't think it had any more new ones. Oxygen refill. I could be mistaken. Maybe there are like 2 or 3. I don't think there were. Yeah, I think, and those 2 or 3 are just entered a building that you're going to enter anyway, so I don't really think it's a big deal. Let's get out of here, and then it doubles up on all of the normal ones that you get. So each time you do get an achievement for something, it is, let's see. Oh, I'm going to go in the back door there. I think I get something for back there. It is, you'll see 2 notifications at the bottom left of the screen instead of 1, so it's just kind of pointless, for me at least. Maybe I'm on a weird version, I don't know. Because the same went for the base game. If you tried to get checks in that version, the Log Sanity version of it. We're gonna go up here. I don't know, I got a jetpack, what am I doing? I think I get something for going up here. I know I do in the Dream World. So yeah, those 34 are split up between this area and the Dream World area, of course. Oh, I may not get anything, but it reminds me I've got this reel, so that's good. Let's just go to the top. Oh, there it goes. I can still get over here, so that's good. I don't know why I did that just now. Let's go to the island, because this is going to be a little bit painful coming through here. All right, good. All right, we're good. Whoa. So the basement of that will be flooded, but I can still watch things on the projector. This actually helps me. I was talking about something earlier, and like I normally do, I got distracted. But I was trying to think of, while I'm here in the water, I'm checking my phone real quick, because I have on my notepad, what was it, no map, no hints, map doesn't matter, hints don't matter, ship log does matter, and I'll try not to be using that, no autopilot doesn't matter, no sun warping, no magic, yeah, okay, there's really no point in talking about what you're not going to be getting in this, nor is there much of a point in talking about the other randomizations in this. I'll go through under here. Like the planets, and the warp pads, and what else is there? Dark Bramble. Like, none of that matters. In Echoes of the Eye, it's pretty straightforward. All right, we got our reel here. Point, 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 point. I love this track too. Fuel capacity upgrade. I would have loved a boost upgrade, but still, we have more fuel, so that's awesome. All right. I'm trying to think off the top of my head where else I can go for the time being, because I still haven't gotten the light modifier. I can technically go through here. I just have to jump out of the water, essentially, when I cross those little power line things. Well, we do have, no, River Lowlands flooded now, and we don't have Cinder Isles. I may go ahead and meditate, since, and that's another thing about this version of the game, the DLC, is that you kind of find yourself trapped a little more here and there, simply because the dam breaking. That blocks off a lot of progress. So we'll go ahead and meditate. We've got 6 out of the 34. If I need to, if absolutely necessary, I'll refer to the ship log. Ideally, I can get by without doing so. I think, actually, I'm going to check and see if I can fly my ship. I think one of the items you get, the abilities you get, is to fly your ship. And right now I'm not able to, because there are 3 checks outside of the Stranger, and they are the Deep Space Tower on Timber Hearth, the Deep Space Satellite, and the little chert recording, or GAPRA recording, next to the Deep Space Satellite. So that is something to get. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. Launch codes required. I didn't get to check last time, so that's really funny. So once I get the launch codes, I can go get those 3 checks. That's good. Good of them thinking of that kind of stuff. All right, I wish I could go up to the reservoir. You know what, though? I've got the breach codes. I know that that's something I can do. So I'll just hop out here. Because I know I can get out of here. Even if I don't have my spaceship. Let's see. It's gonna be, was it that one? Yeah. Should be. When I start feeling gravity pulling me down. Oh no. Yep. All right. Let's go in. Oh, I don't have a light modifier. No, this doesn't require it. That's right. Override hull breach lockdown. Because I got that breach activation or whatever. Oh, you get one for picking up an artifact as well. So let's do that. Oh God. Now look what it's done. I got ice physics. So whenever I'm trying to walk around, that'll definitely happen. Oh, and now I'm going really fast for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Let's get this once again. Any and all reels are quite valuable. Come on. Oh yeah, and you can't really go up steps very well with ice physics on. There we go. Let's back up there. Open that up. I think this is just, I don't need to get up there though, do I? I do need to go to both projections, the eye blocker, whatever it's called, projection, and the supernova projection up. I think they're both in the reservoir and just on different, I don't think I'm completely right about that, but all right, let's go across here. Oh, this is picking up speed. Okay, cool, that worked out. I was afraid the ice physics would have screwed me there. Like they kind of are right now. All right, we'll take this. Whoa. Into our projection. Why did I hop down? I didn't need to do that. This will also be good because we can get our other reels, or reel here at least. Let's go grab a light. Yeah, but I think what I was talking about was the reservoir. Up in the reservoir, it's got that hidden reel that's underwater. And one thing I noticed the game devs did that's really awesome is they kept a lit, oh God, where's the building? Oh, it's on the hidden one, I mean. It's down there, okay. I may not be able to fully utilize. Let me set this down for a moment. I really am low on fuel, so I want to make sure I do this the right way. But that hidden reel, they keep a light there in the actual projection room, in that reservoir one, which I think is really cool. Oh, I can't do it because I don't have a light modifier. Wow. I may end up leaving this mortal coil. I mean, I've got oxygen, so I'm good. It's just getting around might be something that doesn't work out for me. I may have to meditate or something like that. But maybe jumping will still do the trick. We'll see. Oh, come on. I'll at least get this one, and that's important. Hey, come on. You got it. There you go. And I think the third reel in that, whatever archive it was, the hidden one. Jetpack fuel refill. Oh, I got fuel now. It shows the burnt version of that. I'm pretty sure. All right, only need one from here. That's all it is, right? Because there's a light up there, but that's all that is. Can't get over that. Oh, I'm so glad ice physics only lasts for a loop. Then again, it'd be nice if it lasted quicker than that. Or shorter than that. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I forgot this one's at the back. The other two are the first reel you grab, but this one is the second of the two reels you grab. Yeah, I should have paid attention. There we go. We'll get our next check. And let's watch it. Burns. And okay, we have launch codes. That's interesting. Very interesting. Well, ooh, I'm not gonna worry about it yet now. And instead, I'm trying to think if there's anything else up here I need to get while I'm up here. I don't think so. So, I don't think there are any electrical lines through here. Yeah, I think I'm good. You do get a check for going in the, I'll just call it the diving bell. It's called the structure, submerged structure. So maybe I'll call it that, I don't know. And then I'll go just next to it, up there, and I think there's a check for going in that as well, that building. This is the only place you can technically get into the dream world if you haven't unlocked anything here, because the other ones require the painting codes. There we go. Marshmallow. Well, at least we're healthy. Ish. We'll go up here. Ooh, laggy. There we are. And I'm trying to remember if you get anything for going in here. Oh God, sliding around. Here's a lamp, but there is one pretty much, actually it is in the projection room, the other projection room, so that's cool. I don't think this gets you anything. I think I just thought it did. When you go into the burned reels area and you go down into the secret basement of that place, that'll get you a check. Yeah, can't do anything here. Yeah, there's nothing else in here for me. So we'll go across the pond. And that hidden reel I was referring to earlier is just underwater there. And there's the projection house. So I only found out recently, because I hadn't played Echoes in so long, that I only found out recently that the whole point, as far as I'm aware at least, and what the people were saying, oh, it's not underwater yet. It's oh yeah, no, it is that the whole point of the dream world isn't to be a survival horror or, you know, for scares or anything like that. It is itself a puzzle. The whole idea is that you're supposed to get through it without getting scared, simply because you've utilized your brain. And, you know, the Shrouded Woodlands, I think, are the easiest, clearest example of this, because you can't even get through it without the damn, you know, killing off all of them. So that, you can completely get away with that one without ever seeing a creature. See, here's the lamp. Lantern, sorry, keep saying lamp. And another one that it's sort of an easy explanation, like a pretty clear explanation, is Hidden Gorge. Starlit Cove is the one I will say that doesn't quite fall into it. You can wait for them to die off and then go down the well, but you really don't have much time. Projection range patch. This means that in the dream world, you can go outside of the range of your artifact and see the inner workings of the simulation, which is something you're normally just able to do, but as is the case with these randomizers, any kind of knowledge ability becomes an actual item ability. I think that was it there. I've got the structure as well. I've got it to where it randomizes these codes, so I don't know what this is, and I don't have my scouts, so I can't go in here and open the door, nor do I have light modifiers available. Light modification, sorry. I'm used to talking cameras. So, I think, I guess I could, the solar sails have been up. Maybe we could wait for the dam to break. I don't think there's anywhere we could go. I'm trying to, off the top of my head. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll quickly meditate, which, normally I try not to, but like I said, I think the dam just broke. But this DLC will kind of mess with you on that. It'll put a lot of walls up, considering the randomizer stylings, and limit you on what you can do. So right now I can technically go in the dream world in 2 different places. Well, really 3 if you count the submerged structure. Yay to no more ice physics. I guess I do get to fly around a little bit. Let me double check. I didn't see, okay, yeah, we're good. We do have visible stranger, even though it just went into shadow. Or we got too far away from the lighting or something. Yeah, there we go. So we do have visible stranger. It just for some reason didn't show in my mods pause menu. Let us go. I still am going to do my best not to use the map if I can help it. To find our deep space. Do we have signal scope not available? Oh, I guess we'll have to get the signal scope. We could still read Gabbro's note though. I know you're around here somewhere. Get that red flashing light. It's probably on the other side of the sun. Or maybe I'm just losing my sight. See those little Hollow's lantern lava rocks. Oh, maybe I won't worry about this right now because I'm just having trouble finding it. Is it the probe? Maybe. All right. Well, back in we go. I really hate that I don't have... Well, there you are. Never mind. I guess we'll go to it. I really hate not having my light modification and... What else? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. We'll grab this, and then I think we'll start heading to the dream world. We might be coming in just a little too hot. I'm not sure yet. This guy's hard to judge simply because... Okay, no, we're good. But I still have to be careful because it starts zooming by me if I'm not. And... it still kind of did. That's fine though. Barely did. Let's go ahead. I've given up on trying to do the match velocity thing. Not that it matters, I don't have it right now. But in the other gameplays, I said I wasn't gonna do it. Or in the first one, I think I said I wasn't gonna. No, in the second one, I say it too. But since it says it on the screen, sometimes when you don't press it, it's just like, let's just not worry about it. I'm trying to give myself all these Oh boy. Ridiculous challenges. All right. Oh, look at that. We're right behind the stranger when it blows. See, normally that'd be a silhouette. You'd see the ring world as a silhouette there. You can't see anything now. But with the visible stranger mod active, you can see it all clearly. And whoever did it, I apologize if I don't know names of the mod creators, but they did a fantastic job. I mean, it might seem simple, but all of this stuff is going in and modifying some serious code, and I don't know how to do any of that. So, and this is free. They didn't charge anything. I'm sure donations help, but yeah, that mod creators doing this for pretty much nothing. That's very admirable of them, and I thank them for what they do. We're back on the ship. Still don't have the light modification. And we can't get anything else outside the ship until we get a signal scope. I guess, and I think we'll need the deep space frequencies too. I don't know why I'm pushing this. I'm not going to be able to get in it. Closest artifact is in here. I do have ghost matter randomized as well. I could always do a really careful, like slow move trial and error. Either it's the normal way where I can walk through this water. I don't think it... Can it even be on water? I mean, you can't be in water, I know that. Or it'll be to where all this is pretty much shrouded, no pun intended, and then you have to go up the actual steps in the normal door. I think I'm... Oh, that's right. The whole underside is ghost matter. Okay. Damn it. Scared the crap out of me. Well, I guess that's what it is right now then. Which means I still have 50% boost. That's what it means. There we go. I don't think... God. Oh yeah, I got in the workshop. And you get an achievement for that. Okay. Can't go down. We got our artifact. That's really funny. I really thought I was good to go. So we have these two areas, not Starlit Cove, but Shrouded Woodlands and Endless Canyon, I think, available. I don't have to worry about moving the lights aside here because it's just ready to be pushed open. And we'll go in the dream world and I'll give you a nice look at how it's all set up as far as the lighter, brighter dreams mod. You can see everything. I'm going to do another playthrough of this randomizer without brighter dreams. I just think it's really cool and I'd like to showcase how much it helps reduce the frights, even more so than the normal reduced frights. I don't need to go this way. I don't have... I'm going to do it anyway, just because I'm not 100%, if I remember correctly. Well, I can't remember if when you blow through the totem and create the bridge, I don't think that's a check, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll go do it anyway. Oh, and also what I wanted to show is, look at that. Is that not the wildest thing? I don't want to back up too far because I might hit the water. And it's different angles depending on which dream world you're in. Because normally it's supposed to be hidden because it's cloaked. So the devs didn't, I guess, take an extra step of going, I guess, further cloaking it when you're in the dream world, like they do the sun and the planets and things like that, because we're in normal outer space here after all. Yeah, I didn't get anything for that. Either way, we'll go through here. You do get a check for going over this bridge over here, or that bridge, wherever it is. I don't think there is anything else I can do here, though. simply because everything else is in the archive and I can't get past the fireplace. But once I cross over this bridge, I'll get one. I forget I have my free cam mod active, so on the top left it shows toggle free cam. The autopilot, okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves caught. Just so you can see, like, this is all supposed to be pitch black. But yeah, you can lure them away easier. Now this one's obviously a lot closer to me, so that's not the same, but that's gonna matter in Starlit Cove because there are multiple places in Starlit Cove you simply cannot progress past. All right, we're good there for the time being, unless we wanted to enter Endless Canyon's version, which we could do if we wanted to go outside. Trying to think. I mean, I guess we could. All right, we'll do it. We'll go through the breach, the hull breach, or whatever it's called, and then enter through Endless Canyon. Oh God. Oh, you know what? We can't because I don't have light modification yet. So I can't move the raft. Or I could, it'd just be really slow. You know what? It's not gonna be too slow. And I'll go through the submerged structure dream world as well, and I can get a couple of checks in there. We'll be battling the current here a little bit. Okay. There we go. So we'll head back outside. And into space. Yeah, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and just refuel. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do the archives for Shrouded Woodlands. Why not? I mean, we're able to. I think. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Kind of wild seeing Brittle Hollow when you're in the stranger. Oh, the solar sails are opening. Oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? Okay, here it is. Is it this one? Did I already go past it? I was looking at the wrong stuff. Careful. It wants to float away, and I've realized that the hard way before. There we go. Ow. Man, it got real dark. Even though I've got this mod. And here, I don't think there was anything else I needed to collect in here, and I can't open those anyway. They do have vision torches in them, but I can't activate that without the light modification anyway, so. Yeah, and there's nothing for picking up the, the second artifact that blew this up in the first place? I don't think. Yeah, so doesn't do anything. From here, we'll head up and enter the Endless Canyon dream world, jump on a raft, and head to the Shrouded Woodlands from there. Oh shoot, I didn't open up the Shrouded Woodlands. Ooh, that was a mistake. Well, we're already up here. Let's go ahead and explore what we can. So that'll be to the left. Let's fall asleep. Trying to remember what achievements there are, what checks there are here. Aside from, you know, things like entering the archive, et cetera, et cetera. It's so much brighter. Okay, let's see. It's hard to tell with this one. I could activate that bridge. I guess I will, because I'm not sure if it's a check or not. Either way, I'm gonna go the back route. I don't see it. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in this one you can't. Oh well. We'll go across here. God, I missed my jetpack. All right. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I think there's nothing. There are no checks on this end of things. Are there? Like in the courtyard and all that. So I'll go back out. I just wanted to see if I cross the bridge, if that'll be one. There should be a mural one down there. And I don't think I have to go through it either to get it. And then I guess I'll kick off the lights. And we'll see their walking patterns. After all, that's a big part of this. Or their patrol patterns, I should say. Ah. No, I don't need to lower that for any reason. I'm knocking this out now, so. Let's go through here. And do I want to go down there yet? I want to see if you can go down there and get the mural without it being opened up. Yeah. Stranger Light Modulator. Whoops, I was saying it wrong this whole time. Canyon mural, okay. I can't find the Easter egg in there anymore. I think they patched it out, but that wouldn't make any sense. It's just like a real room now behind that inhabitant, which is super bizarre. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Is go up there, yeah. Sorry, I'm backtracking a lot. Don't mean to. I'm still trying to get the hang of the locations in this one. All right, up we go. Little Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade for you. And we'll go through here. And I actually don't even need to go through all that. I can just go through here. There's the hidden door. Let's blow it out. I was gonna go down there and do it, but I can show it up here. There's the first one, and they come out through there and then go in that door, and they never come back down. They stay up there, and I guess just to scare you if you think that up there is safe. I don't really know. But they are in no way a threat to any of the progress you make if you know that nothing's up there. There's only that one and two more way over on this side. Oh God, that scared me. It always scares me. So I'll go up here so you can see. They're just up there, floating apparently. They don't. Here's where they come out of course. Nothing's over here or over here. It's just them, and they'll stop right there and just turn around. They'll do like a couple of circles and then turn around. I was wrong. I'm glad to know I was wrong, because I thought they just stayed up there. Past 2 times I've done this, they've just gotten to the bottom of those stairs, spun around a little bit, and then went back up. Okay, good. This is great. Now I know. I mean, it's not great necessarily. Okay, they're spinning around. Maybe that's as far as they go. All right, let's do this. Just so I can show you the other ones. There's going to be one blocking this, and then another one blocking the stairs after the courtyard bridge. And that's it. Unless this has been updated. After all, that guy spinning around I wasn't ready for. All right, you see one of them way down there at the end of the bridge, the small bridge. There shouldn't be anybody else on this first floor. I will be cautiously checking, of course. And I think the devs did that simply because, once again, it started out as more of a horror experience, whether they meant for it to or not. I wouldn't think they would mean for it to, but it was a little more like a horror experience, a little too much like one. Yeah, so no one's down here. So it's just about getting past that dude. Let's do it. So you have to, no matter what, you have to get past them. So you have to lure them out. And the same goes with, I mean, not like it matters. You don't need to be here in the first place. So you have to lure them out to get up here. You have to then, and there's nothing up here. That's just the viewing platform there. The ones that starts out in here, going back and forth, they get out of this room and go all the way down at the end, blocking your progress with that totem. Like they are directly in front of the totem. And they're just stopped. They're not making patrols or anything, or, you know, walking around. And once again, I think it was too much of a scary game, so they wanted to make it more like, okay, let's just have these very few in fixed positions. That way, it can be more about, hey, it looks like it's impossible to get past them. Let's use our thinking caps. I really thought it was going to come for me there. All right, where's it going? Cool. So instead of going the back way, I wanted to show that. And we're across. So it's just those two. That's it. Now they're patrolling. So it's those two, the one up there that I mistook the route of, and then the one down here that was blocking the Easter egg, but I won't shine a light in there just because I don't feel like it. But you can see, unless I missed something, it's just real shelves or wine racks, I don't know. I can't remember. And it goes straight to a wall back there, and you can't go through the wall. There are no other walls that I'm aware of. Maybe I missed something, though. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Now we have the light modifier, so, or light modulator, that's what it said. Light mod, I could just say that. Can't remember, maybe it's this one that has that hidden third reel up there, but that's not required for this. Nor is lifting those in any way. Really, it's just getting the reels more than just about anything. And yes, both, or in the case of Starlit Cove, all three reels. as opposed to outside where you only needed the one of the two. This is the glitch, and you have to watch it all the way through, or until you see the discovery. Uh-oh. I think it froze on us. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I can't move. And my Xbox controller has fresh batteries in it, so. Okay. Can I mouse move? No. But I can press start, strangely enough. Let's go ahead. That's weird. I've never seen something like that happen to where it froze there. I love how when you come back in here, it talks about echoes. All right. We should pick up, not right where we left off because we were in the archive, but at the stranger. And we should have the light modulator, so we should be good there. I'll just go around to Endless Canyon. Straight from here, because I do want to knock that out. I really hate that it happened all the way down there. Thankfully, it's in an area that is quite easy to get to and stay in. But you know what I should have done there? Whoa. I'm probably going to regret doing this. Come on. Come on. I want to go to the lowlands first, the Shrouded Woodlands, and open that up. I think that would be a real smart move. I almost forgot to do that. Cool. That didn't mess me up too bad. So let's go ahead and enter that one. I still don't have ghost matter wavelength yet. I'm hopping in here simply because I only have 50% boost. I don't feel like working extra hard. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Every new loop it changes, or has an option to change. It may not change. Okay. Man. Which I think is really cool. You can never, like, it means that, I mean, for the most part, you have to get the ghost matter wavelength. There are some exceptions to that, as you can see. I don't know why I didn't just go the other way through the water there. I think I was just uncertain. We'll quickly go through here, open up that door so we can we'll kill two birds with one stone and knock out Endless Canyon, and then Shrouded Woodlands immediately afterward. Thankfully, we don't have to go too far in here to do it. Yeah, we don't, well, I'm struggling to think here because there is actually an ability you gain in this randomizer. It's something along the lines of repair all the dock entrances or something like that. And what it means is, I guess I could just hop in the water. What it means for Endless Canyon and Starlit Cove is they already have their docks for the raft. It's like something dock rafts, or raft docks, I mean, already in place, meaning in Endless Canyon, the elevator's all the way down to the dock. In Starlit Cove, the dock exists, because at first it doesn't, because the tower doesn't exist there. But that doesn't apply for Shrouded Woodlands, because the dock's always there. It's just blowing that out to be able to get to it. which you can still do. Please don't be over here. Nice. So now we'll go up to Endless Canyon. Go to that archive. Yeah, we should be able to get back out of there and then go to the woodlands, I think. If we can't, no big deal. Oops. Almost forgot. Yeah, with Starlit Cove, it's a little weirder than the other two as far as not getting scared or not putting yourself in a position to be scared, simply because there are 2 inhabitants, patrollers, I can't remember what they're called, pursuers, on the 1st and 2nd floor of the above ground area. And then there are 2 downstairs as well. All right, I still got my artifact. Don't need the other one. So that's a lot to get past. And considering you only have about, I don't know, maybe it's like 2 minutes. Maybe it's long enough to, once the dam breaks once the tower falls, and just ends all their existences, to go down to the archive. You only have that short time to go down to the archive and read the reels, and there are 3 of them. 3 mandatory ones, not just 2. Oh. But maybe it's long enough. I mean, probably not if you're still trying to discover things, though, because you really need to intently read them. But the way I'm going through, maybe I will try that with Starlit Cove. I'll still show the whole place, though. So we'll go down the elevator here, grab a raft. Thankfully, we got the light modulator, but even if we didn't, I think we'd be okay. It'd just take a little bit longer. In we go. There's, oh, wait, no, I was gonna go in the archive. I'm telling you, I've only played this randomizer 1 other time. That shouldn't matter, I've played the game more times than that, so no excuses. Oh, that means I gotta go back up there. Dang it, dang it, dang it. When I come back and do this without the brighter dreams. There it is. There it is. I guess it has to float away a little bit to get to that point. But that's us. Isn't it kind of disturbing to see? Oh man, it's so gigantic. I mean, it was made with our entire home world, so I'd hope it'd be pretty big. So now we'll blow out the lights, we'll go down to the archive, get the last reel there. I hate that it froze up like that. And then head to Shrouded Woodlands from there. I think Starlit Cove might have the most checks of the dream worlds. It's got the burned house as one of them. It's got 3 reels, so no matter what, it's got more reels than the other 2. What else does it have? As far as checks go, maybe nothing else though. Oh, the tower, that's what it is. That's what I was thinking. What am I doing? The tower that has the raft dock attached to it. And once you go to the top of that, you get another check. So that's kind of cool. Go down. Let's archive it. I won't let them see me at all. That way, when I come back up, they'll still be in their like first position or whatever. All right. Here we are. Again. I do want to make sure that even though it doesn't matter if you, and I'll check now, even though it doesn't matter if you open the like cabinet or whatever it is, I want to make sure, I guess I didn't need to do all this as far as revealing this world, but I just want to make sure there was a check for me to just walk across there. Either way, these don't matter. And to my recollection, neither do they in the log sanity version of this. Let's go up and get our, I guess our second one, right? We already watched the glitch one. Oh, no, it's the first one here. So this one should, I think, when we start watching it, immediately give us the check, because we've already watched it, just without the burnt portions cleaned up or restored. Yep. And now we've got Ghost Matter Wavelength. Coolio. I do this without the artifact, but you drown, and that's just not what I'm feeling. All right, we're here again, so I guess I could have gone back up the elevator. I forgot about that, but it doesn't matter. Cool. Now we'll go to the Shrouded Woodlands. You still see it? No, because it's moving. It's on the move. There we go. And we'll pass through the reservoir, the Dream World area for the reservoir. Or at least the outside of it. Well, yeah, it would be the reservoir then. Whereas the inside would be the Dream World for the submerged structure itself. So see, I don't have the dock patch thing yet, and I can still do this. So with the other two, you can't, though. Well, actually, you can still bring the tower up by using the totem in Starlit Cove, but you can't get here from somewhere else unless you lower that. I'm trying to remember. What the point is then. Because if you could just do everything like you're normally supposed to do, who cares? I can't jump down in this void and go down below. I haven't actually tried it yet because I don't have the ability yet. I have the ability, as we just saw, to get outside the radius of the artifact and see the inner workings, but that's the only one of the three I've got so far. I did try throwing myself on the fire to enter the dream world without actually having that ability yet, because I wasn't thinking about it. And then I just saw the No My mask start to appear and my memories flashed before me. All right, dam bursted. This will only have one thing, and it's that vision torch. It does not matter if you look in the hole, the porthole here. It doesn't give you anything. Raft Docks patch, there it is. Unfortunately, you can't skip through these, so if you're trying to hurry up and continue on with your randomized speed run or something like that, it's not going to matter. Sleep we go. See him carry it down. as far as storylines go, Prisoner is very cool, and I feel bad saying this, but because it was really, like, it was also to do with game mechanics. But I'm pretty sure after a while, some people on board the Stranger would have forgiven the Prisoner. I know that, what was it, The Outsider, in the mod called The Outsider, there is another one that helped the Prisoner out, or was buddies with him, or something like that. So that's pretty cool. But in the main game I'm referring to. Like, eternal damnation is a little bit harsh of a penalty. We'll hop on, head to the woodlands. Ooh, let's look up. Anything here? Oh wow, no. It may just have taken off. I think I did already see it here before. All right. I thought it was a glitch the first time it happened. I was like, oh, they messed up. They messed something up in the game. No, I had a mod on. Here we are. So we already heard the dam, didn't we? Did we? I'm pretty sure we did. Let's go up here. Well, if we don't hear music, we know we're good. So I'll go through here. Okay, just as I thought, there are no checks anywhere on this back entrance here. All right, we'll find our tree, our special tree. I don't see anybody. Yeah. Down we go. And this one only has 2 reels as well. So it hopefully won't glitch up on us when we watch them. Right. Here, I wanted to do this too. What is it, right here? Yeah. Just give you a grander view of everything. I guess you can't see much from here. And into the fire. I think this is the one you can get to from jumping off the raft down into here. Yeah, it is, because you can walk off of that into here. Yeah. We just have our 2. Hopefully it won't glitch out. See you. Boost duration upgrade. I'll take it. There we go. Oh shoot. This has happened before, where I'll do this, but it won't. I'm gonna have to quit again. It won't be able to inform. Did I need anything else here? No, I didn't, so hopefully we'll be good. Hopefully all I need to do is just quit the game, because if, like, to the main screen. Because if I need to go further out than that, I might have to cancel this playthrough. Just because I know my recording is gonna stop because of the way it's set up. Which is not through OBS like it normally would be. All right, let's We got those archives. We're done with those dream worlds. And I'm trying to think. We can't get in Starlit Cove yet. Get up there. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to... Whoa. I do have ghost matter wavelength now, so that's nice. So I can go up to the real burning house, shack, whatever you want to call it. Office. So I'll go up there and we'll at least be able to get, I think, one check there. Let's go straight up. Right. Oh yeah, I have the boost duration upgrade. Nice. Oh, I have the light modifier. Modulator. I can get these guys. Right? Or did they not do anything? I thought they did, and if they did, I would imagine they'd already have triggered. I'll still check both of them. They look up and see the stranger too. Look at this guy. No, I guess not. I'll have to remember that. I hate to be the second one of these guys. Bye. Let's grab this. We've already gotten the reel over there. So. And we can't go in the secret area yet because we don't have the scout, the hidden reel. Because I've tried any other way I possibly can. I mean, maybe there is another way and I just don't know about it, but as far as I know, you're unable to. Nothing, you don't get anything for going in there, like with the scout and finding that extra reel. And there's nothing else here, is there? So, let's go through here. Don't forget I have a jetpack. And, oh, I'll have to leave this here. Walk through here, and I think that's it. That also randomizes differently. I don't have the codes still, which is something I could have probably already done. I'm now thinking, oh no, because I can't get into Starlit Cove, nor can I bring a raft down for somebody else. All right, I will go ahead and exit out of the game. This is something that happens sometimes. And I'll just start back with another recording. So, stay tuned. All right, we're back through the power of video editing. So the next check that I get, which should be, well, I can't go down to the basement to get that reel yet because I don't know the code. This just goes up to projection room. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? I've already seen all these reels. I can't get to the hidden one. I can't get down there in the burning area. The house over here doesn't matter. I've already gotten the one in the reservoir and gone in that room as well. What am I missing? I'm missing something that's gonna help my progress big time. What is it? I don't have the Starlit Cove painting override, so I can't go in there. I don't have my scout, right? Yeah, I don't have my scout. Let's see. I don't have the codes because I can't get up in the tower. And the only way I can get up in the tower in this world is by entering Starlit Cove and altering that tower, but I can't do that because I can't get into Starlit Cove. And I can't enter Starlit Cove from here. Yes, I can. That's why they put the raft dock thing in there. Okay, now I know. There. So we'll go ahead and also visit the. I guess we'll visit the burned building. I mean. Oh, yeah, it's over here. That's right. In Starlit Cove. So that'll get another check done. I mean, maybe we can just do the whole thing. Why not? Yeah, I don't see why not. What do we need? We've already got the docks thing taken care of. You can see the elevator is going to already be down. Okay. So we'll be able to enter it, and we'll be able to get up into the tower. So we can blow out the candle there. And then I'm thinking we go to the burned house. And complete the stage. Why not? We've already done 2 of them, right? I think so. There's the stranger. Right there. I'll look up this time when we go through the reservoir area. See if we can spot the stranger. I think it had already gone too far away from the supernova when we tried last time. Let's find out. Yep. There it is. That's insane. We'll continue on here because there's nothing else we need from this area. We've already gotten the vision torch. Oh, I do, that's right. I do remember that another extra few checks that the log sanity version has are to do with the prisoner and watching all the visions of the prisoner after, you know, when you're talking to them and you're showing them yours and that kind of a thing. Like you take the vision torch and show them your memory of how far, you know, you've come along, et cetera, et cetera. Each one of those is a check. So I don't have to go through all that this time. I just have to, I think, first talk to the prisoner and then I leave them there, which is kind of scary. Oh. Yep, our solar sails are open. My God. So we'll go up the tower here, blow out the candle. Ooh, that was close. I try to slow myself down well enough beforehand because I know it can go past it. Let's go up here. So we should get a tower check in here. And when we get that check, I think it's when it's hopefully going to show that it's now counting the other 2 that the server being down or disconnected with didn't count before. Let's see. Well, I guess not. Alarm bypass patch. This is where we can huck ourselves onto the fire. And then get into the dream world that way, so we can bypass the alarms. But it didn't say. I'm going to pause it real quick. Oh, I guess I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, it didn't say that it's going to remember the other two. I hope it does. And yeah, so we're good here. Yeah. Let's knock out the rest of Starlit Cove. What a tall tower. And yeah, that's right. Connects back here. Wait. Yeah. The burned building area is where I blow out all the lights in here. I'm trying to see which one of them can you spot from here, because they're all on the second floor. I think they're all on the second floor. I think it's that one over there. One of them you can just spot kind of like standing around. I'm not saying it's the worst eyesight ever, but it isn't the best either, so it's hard for me to see. Okay, let's go to the burn house. I don't think there are any other checks around here. So we'll head there. We'll get that check and also simultaneously blow out everything. Yeah, down here. Up. Either way, when you do this, that alarm will go off. You don't have to have the alarm bypass, ability to do that. The alarm bypass ability is just whenever you hurl yourself onto a fire to enter the dream world, that has the right effect. Okay, Cinder Isles painting code. Now we can get in here normally. I don't know if this was in the original game. I don't think it was. I think this must have been patched in, but because I don't recall seeing it until I watched somebody recently play the DLC back. But it's really cool. Don't get anything for hanging out around the telescope. Yeah, we're done here. Now we'll go back and shut off the lights. Haven't paid the bills. Down we go. Or, sorry, up we go. So once again, we're going to see one when we immediately get out. One of them. And that is the only one that isn't fully blocking something. And you can get out of even seeing them altogether by going that way instead. But I want to show them real quick. They're right back here. See them walking toward us now. It's random whichever way they go. Either they'll go that way behind the tree or this way. Or spin around aimlessly. Oh, come on. I hope they'll stop once they hit the doorway. Good. So yeah, it's really just about when you're playing the regular version of this without the Brighter Dreams mod, it's just about, well, it's really about going the other way, but if not, then it's about luring them over to one side. And they'll go all the way to there and they'll turn back around. There's no one else here on this floor. I'll just keep this concealed, but there's no one else on this floor, and there's only one of them down below. So you can just walk through here like normal. I'm still cautiously looking behind doorways. Yeah, and even go all the way to here. And you can't go any further because there's no hand on the other side. But yeah, you can make your way up to that hand there and come over here and completely bypass that first one that we saw. And now we'll go down below. The dam just gave way. And we shouldn't see one except for it standing still at the end over here. There go the Shrouded Woodlands. There it is. Right there. So they're just guarding that door now. I think they were walking around originally. I think the modifications have been made to these characters. You have to lure them away over here and then go that way, or vice versa. There we go. We're about to tilt. So we'll go through here, nothing else to see. We'll have to worry about the alarm. We'll go down here. And there aren't any in here except for the very back of the basement area. And it's two of them, and they're just kind of going on individual paths back and forth. They're not going all around here or anything. Kind of wild. It's surprising how few there are when you actually kick on the lights and you can see. Here's where they entered. And that's where I came down. And you can come down here and to the end there. There's nothing down there either. And then back up there where I was. So this whole area here has nothing. It's just, they're just down, all the way down there. Walking back and forth. That's it. Two of them. One on each side. There's the other. Crazy, huh? Nothing else anywhere over here. So it's really just about luring them away, like it did before. So they'll just go back and forth right there. Yeah. But that means you can't get past them. Like you can't, like unless you lure them over here. One other one's still over there. Good. Yeah, that one's still over there. No, not now. But yeah, that's all it is. That's the whole Starlit Cove. It's kind of crazy. Right. We're good. Once again, we have 3 reels down here. I think 2 of them are the jump on the fire, bypass the alarm ones, right? Yeah. And that's over here. You. So you have to watch the whole thing pretty much until the realization of what it means. And then you've got that. And I almost accidentally jumped in the water. Second one of 3. And then the third. Third one we'll be able to, thankfully, just kick on, and then we don't have to actually scroll through it. Oh, probably help if I put it in the actual projector. And then nada. So we've got that one. Go up and get the last one. Oops. There we go. Oxygen capacity upgrade. I'll go ahead and jump off from here. And then from here we can we do it right now? Yeah, we should be able to. Go to the reservoir and down in that, you know, the submerged dream world, there's the vision torch, or not the vision torch, but the sarcophagus opens up and you can see a vision of what the stranger's trying to tell you. I forgot I opened the tower. Oh, I don't know. Am I gonna be able to do this? In a perfect world, yes. See if we can make it. I don't know. This guy's still up here, yes. But I don't know how shallow it is down there. All right. Promising. I'll worry about the submerged or not so submerged structure later. I really want to make sure I can get to the tower. I don't know if I can in time. One of the best songs ever. The river. All right, cool, made through that. That wasn't too bad. There we go. Sorry, fellas. And like I said, we're just kind of against the clock here now. In a perfect world, that thing will not collapse until I've got what I need. Did I do this right? Doesn't matter. Come on, come on. Let's just go straight through here. So we've already gotten the reel up here. Now we're just gonna go through the doorway and see everything. I really need to get those codes is what I need. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if it falls over then. There we go. Here we are. I don't think these are anything. I mean, aside from updating the ship log. So, oh, it looks like we're going over. I'm gonna use my phone here real quick and take a photo. Okay, well, I will once I get back up here. I'm trying to operate my phone and this controller at the same time. Okay, now we'll move the stick around and get... Oh, cool. What I've always wanted. All right, we're good here then. I'm so happy we were able to get that. Let's go ahead and meditate, because it takes the supernova forever to not get to us and then for us to end that cycle, end that loop. So may as well just take care of it now. I'll go ahead and enter through the reservoir so we can get the projection room up there. Where's the other projection room? Oh yeah, that's right, it's in the burned reel area. It should, yeah, starts back here. I got the launch codes, but I still don't have a signal scope or... Maybe I only need to get... No, I think I need to get those, all three of them. the radio tower on Timber Hearth, the satellite, and Gabbro's message, which we've already gotten. Oh, actually, I forgot. One of the projection rooms is here. Or the, you know, not the ones where we do the reels, but this one. Surface integrity scanner. This is the supernova projection. We'll go ahead, cross up here. Head across to the other side to see the signal eye signal jammer projection. And then I think, well, from there we can go down and enter that. Need to have an artifact. I don't know if there's one over there, I can't remember. Or we could do the Endless Canyon thing and get that real house there, the burned one, and then come back and go to this house over here. Oh, here we are. I'm gonna open up my phone so I can see what the photo showed me. I don't remember which. Oh yeah, I took the other one first, that's right. Okay, or I took this one first, I mean. Saturn, Crescent. Okay, let's do it. We got Saturn. Just call it Saturn. I know it's their home planets, or their home moon's planet. So Saturn, that, fire, and two halvesies, I think. Yeah, cool. I don't think you get anything for entering here, but you do get it from the projection over here. Boost duration upgrade, all right. And then, I mean, I could go through here to the, yeah, let me do that. A hell of a boost. Oh, wait, I don't have my, I'm ridiculous. I don't have my, is there one in here? My artifact. Maybe there is. Let's see. Yes, no? Guess not. We'll, head outside and go to Endless Canyon. I just wanted to see if I can make that. Smack my head on it. That looked painful. So yeah, we will just take the raft to Endless Canyon. Why not? Do I want to? Yeah, I'll do it. Have some fun. And then once there, what were we doing there? I'm now trying to remember. Oh yeah, we're gonna go across to the burned real house thing. And then after that, we'll go to the submerged structure. And at that point, I mean, I think we've got everything in here. All we need to do now, at that point, is all three methods of getting to the prisoner. And maybe go out in space. We'll see. We'll see how many we have left after all that. Let's take a right here. Whoa! Extra speedy. Whoa. This has been going for a little while now. This is a pretty, I won't say a long playthrough. I mean, I guess it kind of is. But I'm just, there's only 34 checks. So I'm actually pretty surprised that this has taken as long as it has. And I guess it's promising, right? That's a good thing. That way, if you're playing it, you get the full play out of it, just like you would have if you did the base game. Because the base game takes about as long, probably. Unless you randomize everything, then it takes a little bit longer. So we'll do this and then make our way to the submerged structure afterwards. I have to remember to grab an artifact, though, from there. And yeah, this way. If you let that elevator flatten you, it'll give you the Flat Hearthian achievement, which is really funny. I found that out the hard way. I say hard way, I mean, I decided to do it. Okay. All right, our sails have opened. And then get this guy. What is it now? We got, this is the way it was before, when I had to pause the game and then completely exit it entirely and then get back in. The ghost matter changed it up when I was walking back in there. All right. Go, and here we are. Now I'll go look at my phone, which I think it probably saves it in the ship log, maybe? Yeah, I didn't think of that. So maybe I'm kind of cheating, I don't know. That's the, there we are. Saturn. You. And finally, Saturn. There we go. I took that light down last time. I forgot they provide you with one. Oh, and there's a reel down here. I can't forget that. Because that is another check. So you've got to at least see one of these is all I think it is. Limbo warp patch. All right, now we can do everything to get to the prisoner. Limbo warp is the through the tunnel and jumping down off the raft. Yep, okay, that's all, just one of them. And then I'll take this. Go back to the projection room and watch it. And then after all that, we'll head to the submerged structure. Let's see. Oh wait, could I have done it through there? Yeah. Let's just, I forgot at the top of the stairs there's like a shortcut. And even though I'd walked all the way out, I think it still will be quicker. There we go. Let's grab a light. There we go. Float on over here. What does this show us? Nothing but creepiness. Please be a scout. That way I can go in the hidden real room after this. What do you know? It's the scout. Nice. Let's take this. I'll go ahead and set it in here. I guess I could have just set it over here. Oh well. There we are. And then grab you. Nice, nice, nice. And then we'll go, yeah, up here. Back to the projection room. I call it a projection room. I guess you could just call it the cinema. Even though there is a projector in it, I guess. So. Take this out. Got some more Last Crusade action going on. And oxygen refill. So we're good there. Let's go into Hidden Gorge. Wait, were we going? What were we doing? Were we? No, we weren't going in Hidden Gorge. I don't know. I don't know why I took it in here. We'll grab the artifact, jump on a raft, and then head over to the submerged structure. Aside from freeing the prisoner, that may be it. I don't know if there's anything in deep space. So go here. I guess I didn't need to do this, did I? I say as I already jumped down. I could have actually just tried to free the prisoner, because I'm gonna go down there anyway. Too bad. This is what you get. And this is why it takes so long for me to do this. Oh boy. Good. At least I got in here. Could I? No. 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 Oops, no. Well, you know what? Let's roast a mallow. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Got a wet mallow. I was trying to think if I could still free the prisoner through here, but I got to get on that raft, or, you know, before you get on the raft. Over there. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. It's all right, it won't be too long. Down here. Just look in the step toward the light. Fuel capacity upgrade. I'll wait for this to finish just to be safe. But after this, it's just freeing the prisoner, and when I restart the next loop, I'll check to see if there's anything else we might be missing. Yeah, I'm thinking about it again. I don't think that the deep space stuff is part of this. I think it was Gabbro's note that was. But yeah. What? This part of the soundtrack right here reminds me of the first Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, you can see, like, it's all lit up more. So you can see, like, where I came down. Yeah, you can see over there, too, there was something else, but... yeah. All right. We don't get anything for blowing out the totems that are keeping each of the 3 chains on the sarcophagus for the prisoner. We just get a check for freeing the prisoner. That's all. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause. Yep, 33 out of 34. Last one being free the prisoner. Sounds good. I can't remember if it counts your completion of this randomizer when you actually... No, it wouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense. I was going to say when you actually get to the Eye of the Universe, but you have to have the Know My Warp codes for that. Like, you have to have a bunch of other stuff. So I think once you free the prisoner, even before you free the prisoner, once you get all checks, then it's completed. Right? Maybe it's free the prisoner. Either way, I think it sticks to echoes. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Can't do anything up here. I messed up my entrances. I'm gonna go to the... what's it called? Oh. The airlock thing. I just always feel safest going to Endless Canyon. Don't have to worry at all about a dam breaking. Or a tower collapsing, anything like that. Nice. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that's it. Over here. In we go. We'll warm up a little bit. Fall asleep. Or something like that. Now we're in. We'll go up here, jump through the limbo area. And since, yeah. I was gonna say the docks patch thing is done, but it doesn't matter anyway here in Endless Canyon. Or it doesn't matter in any of them once you enter through them. Ah. Boom. I do not know if the brute, I'm sure they do, the brute force codes, God, that was tough for me to say, the brute force codes, where the prisoner's sarcophagus is, I don't know if those work. I'm sure they probably, maybe they do if you don't randomize the codes. But since I've got codes randomized, I'm sure they probably are different. We'll find out, anybody who happens to know. There it is. God, it's still so crazy. All right. Down we go. I was terrified the first time I did that, which is ridiculous, right? Like, you'll just, if you die, you die. It's not like a big thing. Oop. Yeah, you can see a little more of the ceiling area. Genius puzzle altogether. It's not getting the codes from the outside, then it's not getting the codes from the inside. You have to do the thing you're not supposed to do. Or the 3 things you're not supposed to do. Go. I think behind that rock structure there, if you walk around, you can see the projection of the Saturnian planet that the prisoner is looking up at through their telescope. Like, you can see the actual little projection itself. I think. I mean, I know you could before. I don't know if it's still there. All right. Since we're no longer of the living, this doesn't apply. Final one. Once again, I think you just start talking to the prisoner and that's it. Or you let them get, yeah, I think that's it. You let them turn on the light up above you. Look at this. Looks like House of Leaves, doesn't it? And we'll wait for the elevator. This is what I was referring to with the projection of the planet outside. Oh, sorry. Elevator to come up. And then our last check. Boom. What up, buddy? Done. That's it. Okay, so it does look like, I guess you do have to go to the eye of the universe? That doesn't make sense, because how do you get the warp core? Maybe I'm thinking of when the combined base game and DLC. So I'll go ahead and finish this, but we do have all 34 of 34. And maybe once it says echoes at the end of all this, it'll say completed mod. Completed randomizer mod. Yeah, these are all different now. Oh, I think they're brighter. Because I've got the Brighter Dreams on. And very punchy, very saturated. The look on their face. The saddest look. All right. What do I have? A show for you. Oh, sorry. You wanted to see the rest of that? Well, not so cloaked at the end. Yeah, you don't even see the signal go to the vessel. Because you didn't actually complete the game normally. Feldspar! Young hatchling. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Not that loudly. Here's your stick. Hey! And now it's our turn. So we'll watch the last little cinematic here. After we walk through the 5.5-minute hallway again. There we go. So sad, so sad. Well, that's it then. Yeah, the little footprints too, or hoof prints. Yeah. And I guess we'll join them. There we go, goal completed. Notifying AP server. All right. Well, that was enlightening. I may or may not play Echo's randomizer again. I'm not sure. Like I said, I really have a lot of fun doing the base game. That's what is enjoyable to me. So, either way, we got all of our checks. Let's go, let's stare at the sun. Always a smart move. Whoa, whoa, did I fly out just now? Oh my god, I did. So why did that happen? Hold on, we'll have a proper ending here. Proper send-off. There we go. Let's just stop right here. Yeah, pause it. 34 out of 34. And once again, at the very bottom, it says goal, well, almost at the very bottom, it says goal completed. And yeah, that's everything. That's everything we needed. So if, I can't remember how many it is, if you do the log sanity version of the base game with DLC, which you can do them both in the same go. And so all your stuff's mixed between, like it's juggled between both the base area and the stranger, which is pretty cool. That's pretty genius of them to be able to pull that off. And I think it's over 300 items, 300 checks. So, but I'm not going to do that. This video is already long enough. So, well, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. And after this, it's just back to the base runs for me, at least for a while. So, yeah. Well, see ya.